Hey guys, welcome to the last Friday live stream I'll be doing here publicly over YouTube. We're going to be taking it private on Fridays, taking it to Zoom on Fridays. But I want to welcome you here if you are joining me today. Hello to Aries 11 and hello to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing. Thank you guys for joining. So yes, I am making the announcement now. I know there aren't a lot of people yet on the live stream, but some of you I know watch this on replay. So I wanted to let you guys know that, and if you missed Tuesday, of course, right? If you missed Tuesday's live stream, or if you missed the video I posted on Wednesday, I believe it was, of this week, I posted a message and I would go back and view that video if you could, if you haven't yet viewed the Wednesday's video for this week. So, as I mentioned, this will be the last time I'm going live on Fridays for Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live. I will still do Tuesdays, but it's going to look different. It's going to look a little bit different because my whole focus now is unity consciousness for twin flames, if that's what you're asking about, right? Originally, for the Tuesday live streams, what could be done were like new moon card pulls, full moon card pulls. If you had general questions like, what do I need to know for my week? What do my spirit guides want me to know for the week? How can I learn and grow? Or something about my career, or something about my health, or something or other. So initially, those Tuesday live streams were really geared towards something else, not necessarily twin flames. That's why I separated it in Fridays were the twin flame tarot readings live. So now I'm taking the Friday time slot, if you will. We may actually change it to Thursdays in the afternoon. I don't know yet. Let's just stick to the same time first, and then we may change it to Thursdays. But to do a group private twin flame tarot readings over Zoom for $20 per person for the entire session. You'll get 6 cards pulled, and it's going to be very specific. It's going to be toward union with my twin flame, feeling the unity consciousness, becoming aware of the unity consciousness between my twin flame and I. What do we need to know to get over these obstacles so that we can see that, so we can see the unity? So that is where I am going with this. I feel that it is the most authentic pathway forward for twin flames. I feel that it keeps people in unity consciousness. It keeps people away from the separation anxiety, if you will. So that's where we're going with this, and it's going to be over Zoom. And as I mentioned on my Tuesday live stream too, is that the beauty of live streams over YouTube is that you can remain as anonymous as you want to remain. Zoom is going to be a little bit different, but you can still opt to turn your camera off, right? You can still opt to log in with a username rather than your actual name. So there still is a flavor of anonymity to it. So don't worry about that. I will keep it anonymous. And if I record and post the video, it will be on a private page on my website that only the people that were in the Zoom call have a link to. Nobody else will have a link to that except for those who have been on the call. And after a week, I'll change it over so that the new video is up. So it won't be staying, and it certainly will not be public. And it was funny. I was speaking with a client today who said, I want to ask more questions on the YouTube live streams, but I don't like the fact that other people could see that it's me, right? So this is perfect. I figured, wow, what perfect timing to do this. And Jennifer said, I love thinking in unity consciousness. I know, because it's like when we understand that we are one, we are all one as one humanity, but also you and your twin flame are one as one soul union, then we look at things from a very different perspective. We start to look at things as more magical, and things are going to work out, and things are working out. It's not like what if, and that what if syndrome goes away. So there you go. If you'd like to join me, I already have one person signed up because she thought it was today, not next Friday. So I already have one person signed up for next Friday for the private Zoom twin flame tarot readings. So yeah, join if you'd like to join. All you need to do is submit via PayPal to mfondin@mac.com, and I'll put you on the list, and I'll send out the Zoom link probably the day of, maybe the day before. But I know if I send out the links as they come in, the problem is that most of us have a million emails in our inbox and we'll lose them, right? We won't be able to find those Zoom links. Okay, so let's get started with some readings. I appreciate you guys for being here. So we're going to start with Aries 11, who says, good luck on the super sticker. So I don't know, Aries 11, if that means that you're not coming with me on the private Zoom meeting journey. Maybe you are. I don't know. Then we have Jennifer. Awesome possum. Yeah, so I don't know if like some people thought that it was going private this week versus next week, but all is well. All is well. The people who need to be here will be here for sure. Okay, so Aries 11 and AD. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say from your heart space to Aries 11? Please and thank you. I have deep and unresolved wounds. You cannot fix them. I must do it. I'm just not sure exactly how. So that is the first one. Let's keep going with this. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11? I don't feel this way with anyone else. Look at that. So yeah, they're saying they still feel the same. They still feel the same as they always have felt for you, but they just don't know how to resolve their inner wounds. All right. So Jennifer, energy update for Joe on his twin flame journey and messages from him, please. Sure. Okay. So let's look at Joe. Where is Joe at on his twin flame journey? Please and thank you. Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, where are you at? We've got Princess of Summer. I like it. It's very sensitive and caring and emotional. You know, this could also mean him developing in his psychic abilities or his intuitive abilities, because the Princess of Summer, which is the Cups suit, can also mean being able to see things from a different, more psychic perspective, if you will. So I kind of like that. I find it pretty cool that he might be opening up to some psychic gifts that he may not even be aware of. That is interesting. Okay, so let's look at, I got the twin flame one as well. Where is Joe at on his journey? Please and thank you. Challenges. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Obstacles, challenges that Joe is needing to overcome. You know, and maybe because he is having these increasing challenges, that he is maybe more open now to his intuition and what his intuition is trying to tell him. So I do like that for him, that, you know, opening up to this more watery, romantic energy, which is really akin to like Neptune energy. It's that imagination, intuition. Let's get some messages from Joe. I want to go to the Twin Flame deck Oracle, the Intuit Oracle, rather. I don't even know. It's like into win, like in it to win it, into win. Into win Oracle Flame. What? What? I don't know how they do their packaging. It's very confusing. It's pretty. It's just confusing. Okay, so Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, what do you need to say from your higher spiritual self to Jennifer, please and thank you. 5, union. There you go, Jennifer. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. Well, we saw that challenges card, that he's definitely experiencing challenges. But see, this is the whole point to doing the private Zoom group reading is like helping us energetically to get into that love union energy. Okay, so let's see. Joe, what else do you need to say to Jennifer? Number 9, postcard. We are, oh gosh, that's crazy. What we are experiencing is part of a larger collective clearing. Don't feel alone because others are healing too. You know what? I feel, Jennifer, that's more for him than for you. I feel like that's more for him. He needs to tell himself that. Like, what I'm going through is part of a collective clearing. Others are going through it too. Okay. So, hello, Alexis. How are you? Alexis, I don't know. Were you on the Tuesday live stream? I just wanted to know if you knew about the updates for the Friday live stream, which will now be a Zoom stream, if you will. The information is in the info box. I put it a little bit below the instructions for the live stream, but there is another bit of information there. So we've got Alexis, and then we have EQ. Perfect. Hello. Oh, hi, Alexis. I'm saying hi again. Yeah. Jennifer says, I love that. I think that we may have gotten that before, and I did that, and it had pretty good results. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so Alexis, what we're doing, and this is for everybody, anybody who's joining or who is hearing this on replay. Happy Friday if you're hearing this on replay. Yeah, so basically it's like $20 via PayPal to me. And it's going to be an hour long, Fridays at 3 p.m., but it's going to be over Zoom. You'll get a Zoom link. You'll get 6 cards pulled, and we're going to do a unity meditation prior, like a love union meditation, affirmations, visualizations, focusing on unity with your twin flame. And then we'll pull 6 cards per person. So that's how it's going to go. Okay, so we are going to go to Alexis. Messages from spirit guides regarding the journey. Okay, so let's do that. We'll get 2 cards for you. Alexis is higher self. Alexis is guardian angels and spirit guides. Alexis and twin flame. What is the energy between them? Please and thank you. We've got narcissist, self-absorbed, ego, selfish, vain. So I don't know. Is this your person? Are they an ego energy? Not necessarily narcissist. Again, most of you who listen to me know that I don't like that word because I feel that it's overused. I feel that your person might be an ego-based consciousness if that's what you're dealing with, if that's a problem that you're dealing with that person. So here we go, Alexis and a person. We've got innocent. So maybe they've acted selfishly, right? So maybe they've been acting selfishly, and maybe they've been making decisions that doesn't include you in this connection, but they're pure at heart. They're innocent. They are, their intentions are pure, even though it might feel like they're not including you, that it might feel like they're only thinking of themselves, that they're not necessarily doing things that feel to you that they want to move ahead with this. So I feel like they are innocent, and you need to look at them as that, and look at your person as not necessarily self-absorbed and self-centered, but look at them as just their heart's in the right place, but they may not say the right words. They may not be doing the right things. So there you go. You said that doesn't feel right. I'm not sure which one you were speaking of, but there you go. That was the whole message. Okay, so EQ. Messages from my person. Okay. So EQ's higher self, EQ's guardian angels, and spirit guides. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. Wow, this came out for somebody else too. I have deep and unresolved wounds. You can't fix them. I must do it. I'm just not sure exactly how. Got it. Okay. So yeah, your person EQ is saying that their wounds are very deep and they're really learning how to fix them, but they're not sure. Okay. So EQ's person to EQ. I'm not sure how to best approach you, but I'm thinking about it. So your person's definitely thinking about how to approach you, but they're just not sure how. They're not sure what. They're not sure what to do. So again, I don't know if it's been a while since they've reached out. They may want to reach out just to say hello and just to tell you that they're okay, but they're, as far as like the reunion, so to speak, in the physical, like they're still dealing with some of their inner wounds that they just don't know what to do with. So there you go. All right. So Alexa said it was more accurate when I pulled the second card. Got it. Okay, good. FZ, hello, FZ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted to give you a heads up, FZ, that the Friday Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live is going to be going over Zoom private next week. So please do check out. There's a little snippet in the info box. I also produced a video on Wednesday that explains the whole thing, So please do check that out. So FC says messages from my person. Okay. We are going to do that. We've got these cards and we're going to do. So what does FC's person need to say to FC? Please and thank you. FC's higher self, FC's guardian angels and spirit guides. Mirrors. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. There you go. So it's just saying like your inner child this weekend needs some TLC, whether it's to listen to your emotions or it's going out to play and have a good time, or yeah, just if you're feeling triggered, it's to look inside. What does that remind me of when I was a child that triggered me? So FC's messages from FC's person. Number 6, our destiny is calling. Preparations are underway to take the next step. Excuse me. What that tells me is that there are things happening behind the scenes that you can't see, that your person cannot see, and that it's like the angels are orchestrating your destiny so that the next steps may be taken for both of you, which I do like, because that just means like you need to trust in the process. You need to trust that your angels and your spirit guides are working with you and not against you. Here we go. FC's person to FC. Need to reshuffle. FC's person to FC, please and thank you. $11. Oh, this is a sweet one, FZ. Love like ours can change the world. Number 11, and that's mission. Love like ours can change the world. Can I get a hallelujah? Yeah, I mean, that is the twin flame connection, right? Is that it's that unconditional love that can change the world. And honestly, that's why I want to do things the way I'm going to do them over the private session, is because of that. Because where there is doubt, and there's a lot of doubt on YouTube, right? There's a lot of doubt going around on any social media platform. There's a lot of doubt. Where there's doubt, miracles don't have a place to happen. So I feel like this, especially with twin flames, like taking it to a private card reading in a group, is going to bring people with faith together that have faith in the journey still. Because if you didn't have faith in the journey still, you wouldn't be here, right? So you're welcome, FC. All right, so we have messages from Nathan. Okay, let's grab the pink deck. You know, the pink deck is one of my faves. I love this deck. Okay, so Nathan's higher self, Nathan's guardian angels and spirit guides. Nathan, what do you need to say to Alexis? I want to be more than friends. Ooh, that's like a hidden message. Has Nathan ever told you that he didn't want to be, or that he did only want to be friends? Because that's usually a lot of twin flame divine masculines tend to say that. Jennifer says, our angels have our backs. Yes, they absolutely do. I can attest to that. They absolutely do. Okay, so we've got EQ and we have Jennifer. And welcome, guys, if you're just joining me today. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So happy you're here. This is our last Friday live because I'm doing it over Zoom from now on privately. And I do explain it in the video that I produced and posted on Wednesday, which was, I believe, it must have been July 10th. So you can check that out. And EQ, we got a question first. The question is, does my person want a relationship with me? EQ's person, EQ's higher self, twin flame angels and romance angels. EQ would like to know if their person would like a relationship with them. We've got soul family. So this is reiterating that person is part of your soul family, that your soul family is helping you guys and helping you come to reunion in the physical, right? In the physical. Sure. Okay. So let's go to a message card, because I think that was your second one, was message cards. And let's open up this deck. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ from your higher spiritual self, please? Okay. I'm embarrassed about my actions. I wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes. I'm embarrassed about my actions. I wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes. So again, did your person ghost you? Did they say they were going to see you and they didn't see you? Like what, that just depends on what went on between the two of you. Okay, so oops, trying to give her, there you go. Jennifer, angel guidance for me on my spiritual journey. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. What does Jennifer need to know on her spiritual journey? Well, let's ask Archangel Michael first, Jennifer. So Archangel Michael, and then we'll get a daily guidance. So Jennifer, what does Jennifer need to know to learn to grow on her spiritual journey? Please and thank you. Archangel Michael. Aw, your children are watched over by the angels. Oh, I love that. That could just mean that you worry a lot about your children, you worry a lot about your children, and that Yeah, that you need not worry as much as you worry about them. That the angels have got them. And you even said the angels have our backs. You need to know that the angels have your children's backs too. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So I'm going to pick 3 for you because you're a member. Okay, so the first one, your angels are watched over by, I'm sorry, your children are watched over by the angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. And this is Archangel Michael saying, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then it says, just state what you need help with. There you go. Let's get you your bonus card. What does Jennifer need to know to learn and to grow on her spiritual journey? Heart chakra. I knew this was going to come out. It's so weird. I knew this was going to come out. Heart chakra, Jennifer. Look at that. Yeah. So it says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Yeah, I feel like the message that really came through, and I feel like this came through a little bit for me this week, was because we love our children so much that we can have a tendency, and I'm just talking about Jennifer and I, because I am a Cancer rising and Jennifer is a Cancer sun, which that's very much a mothering energy. It's very mothering. That sometimes your love for your children and the protection of your children can get in the way of your own growth, of your own heart, because you're only focusing on like their happiness, their well-being, how they are, rather than trusting that the angels and God has their back. I know that I have limited myself, and that's why it came to me this week. I've limited myself because of patterning. Patterning meaning I was a single mom for like 10 years before I moved here. And as such, I made sure that I was there in the morning when they got on the bus. I was there in the afternoon when they got off the bus, even though I owned a business. So my business hours were always around the kids' hours, even when they became teenagers, because I always wanted to be there whenever they were at home or when they were getting home. And I still have this mindset, even though my son is 20 and he doesn't care whether I'm home or not home. Maybe he does, but he's got his own life. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually limiting myself for wanting to be home around the time that he gets home from work, because it's that old patterning of like, he needs me, I need to be there. When in reality, half the time he's staying out with his friends after work. So yeah, I don't know. But I feel like the heart chakra is like also let yourself receive love. Let yourself receive love. The imagination is just basically like I feel like it's that Wayne Dyer phrase, there is a spiritual solution to every problem. If you're having an issue that's really tough, there is a spiritual solution to every problem. I need to truly forgive myself for what they went through with their dad. Yeah, I mean, that's a biggie. That must be a biggie. Yeah, I'm sure. And I don't know, like sometimes some therapy can work for that, right? Like we don't always, even though we're spiritual beings, we don't always have all the answers, especially when it comes to ourselves. Okay, so we have Alexis and Aries 11. Awesome. So let's do we're going to do a last call for super chats right now, since we are pretty much caught up. Sorry about that. It's like dry in here. It's been warm. It's been very, 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 very warm. Okay. Alexis says, messages from my angels regarding what's to come in divine timing. I'm imagining you're speaking of in general what's to come in divine timing. Just generally speaking. Or do you mean on Alexis, do you mean on the twin flame journey? What do you mean? General or twin flame? Well, let's just do, twin flame. Okay, got it. Sure. That's a different question. That is a different question altogether. What does Alexis need to know to understand what is upcoming for the twin flame journey for her? Please and thank you. Woo! Okay. It's something to do with your DM. It's something to do with your DM because it's like stuck and regret. Stuck in regret. That's the word that came through, or phrase that came through. Stuck in regret. That your person has been stuck in regret. I don't know what that means, right? Are they regretful of the way they've talked to you? Are they regretful of the way they've treated you? Are they regretful of making promises that they couldn't follow through on? Like, what are they regretful? But they're definitely stuck in that right now. So what's to come? More of that, but also maybe there is a realization there. Okay, so we have Aries 11. Hello, Aries 11. I imagine you would like a message card. Message card for Aries 11. Here we go. AD's higher self. AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11, please? Aw, look at what AD says to you. Can't we start all over again? Can't we start all over again? That's really sweet. It's like, it's very sweet. And Aries 11, it's 333 here. Yeah, your person wants to know if you guys can start all over. Okay, so Alexis will be the last super sticker for the day. More messages based off divine timing with Nathan. I'm not really sure what you mean, but I will ask the yes or no cards if there is some information, because I guess what you're asking is like, when will we be together? When will we be together in divine timing? Alexis and Nathan, please and thank you. Well, we've got yes. So I believe that like you being back together in the physical is happening. That's the first answer. Let's see. For Alexis and Nathan and divine timing of coming together in the physical union. We've got win-win situation. So what that tells me is that there's just something to be worked out in order for you guys to get the yes to come together in the physical. There needs to be some negotiating, some solutions, some creative solutions that are going to help both of you get what you want without the other one necessarily compromising their values or compromising too much. And I think that's why maybe there's, a delay in divine timing. Maybe it's just something that you guys have not worked out as far as the how, right? The how. I know life is complicated. And maybe, again, I'm not sure if you said that your person is in a relationship already. I mean, that may have a lot to do with it. Like, maybe being able to be friends while he is still in that other relationship. Maybe that is the win-win. Maybe that is the compromise. So again, I don't know. I'm not really sure but it does look like there will be negotiations and some sort of compromise that must be reached for both of you. So we have come to the end of this Friday live stream. So what I want to say to you guys, and just a good reminder again, is that I will be here on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific for tarot readings live. It's not as if you cannot ask Twin Flame questions during that live stream. It's just the direction of the questions will be modified. And in fact, I will help you guys. I'll help you guys reformulate a question if you have a specific question about your twin flame journey, so that it's really geared toward love, unity, consciousness, and not separation consciousness. Other than that, I'll be doing the private tarot reading in a group over Zoom. You can join that Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I will send you a Zoom link if you pay via PayPal before. It has to be well before or an hour before. Like if it's after 2 p.m., I'll send out those Zoom links an hour before, and I probably won't be able to check my PayPal after that. So just so you know, if you want to join it, submit to PayPal, $20, mfondin@mac.com. I think that info is also in the info box. And you can join the whole thing. We will do meditation, affirmations, visualizations, 6 cards per person, focused on unity with your twin flame. And it's going to be positive, no doubts. We're already in union. It's happening. It's like on a spiritual level, it's there. That's what I'm saying. On a spiritual level, it's there. So that's what we're gonna shed away the stuff that is not needed, which is all the doubt and the fear. So that's how it's going to go. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for moderating this live stream. I'll see you guys on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, right? Bye.